All right, everybody. So we have the landing gear spats and wheel pants installed, and the first layer of spackle has been applied. So the only fit issue we had was along the inside length of the wheel pant. We had to install some 1/16 strip stock as a filler, just along the bottom edge of that of the wheel pants where they join to the wheel fairing, to the spats. On the outside, it was a nice smooth fit. We're just going to use filler a little bit. These are a bit flimsy, and I'm thinking it's because there's just that one wire core on each side, and that the wheel pants are necessarily quite thin. I still have some sanding to do on them. I stopped where I did because knowing that we were going to be applying filler meant that there was going to be some additional thickness sanding happening. So in addition to tapering, rounding the leading edges of the wheel pants and tapering to a knife edge, the rear edge of those wheel pants, we're also going to be doing a little bit of thicknessing and shaping. So we'll be taking more material off. That's why I have that on there. And then also we need to eliminate some of the wood grain, so that's why the filler's all over the place on the wheel pants. Less so on the spats. I try not to get too much of it on the spats, but it does sand right off of that plastic, which is nice. Okay, so the next video we'll be cleaning those up. We'll be going through the same process we do for smoothing fuselage, wings, and tail. We'll be applying probably 3 separate applications of the spackle paste and sanding it off each time until we get down to the 400 grit sandpaper. We'll get a nice smooth finish on those. And again, that's all fully assembled now. I couldn't see a way to properly fit the wheels spats onto the wheel pants post paint. If I'd already had these parts painted, I wouldn't have been able to use any filler, and that's just a no-go. We have to have that on there to smooth everything out. So it's going to be tricky to paint, but so are the last 25 projects that I did, so we'll just have to deal with it as it comes. At any rate, this is our current status of the aircraft. The next step will be to finish detailing the motor, and then we'll pull it out of there. Actually, we'll pull it out, detail it up. We'll paint the inside of the cowling, and then we'll start masking and painting everything. I think I'll start with the cowling. We'll get this painted white overall, and then paint the aircraft white overall, and then we'll get the striping onto the cowling first. Since there aren't any decals for the cowling, it's just going to be striping. We'll get that done and out of the way. After that, it'll be painting and masking and detailing the fuselage, and then after that we'll do final assembly. Okay, so here we are. Thanks for viewing. We'll have obviously we'll be following up with more videos on this project before we're complete. Thanks for watching.